Welcome back. You're watching Storyboard. Shoppers Stop has launched a new campaign extending their Start Something New platform, and this one has a fresh new twist. What is this campaign all about? We find out as we speak to Govind Srikhande, Customer Care Associate and MD Shoppers Stop. Let's take a look.
Govind, thank you for talking to us. So now you've made additional investments in Start Something New.
Sure.
So if we can turn the clock back a bit, and when you launched Start Something New some years ago, what did it do for you and what leads you to continue to invest in it?
I think Start Something New is more of a philosophy rather than really talking as a line, because customers are always on a journey of self-transformation. And in that self-transformation, if we can be party to it on that journey through apparel, accessories, etc., that's what we believed in when we started the journey called Start Something New. Now the next version of the Start Something New has come about with two things that we have changed really. One is we have change of vision. So our vision earlier was to be the #1 department store in India. 2 years back we realized that that vision doesn't have customers inside the vision.
Right.
So we created a new vision, which is fundamentally a trusted brand transforming customers' lives through fashion and experience every time. Now let me just explain to you what does each word mean.
Sure.
So transformation through fashion, because we are a fashion department store. Experience, because that is where customers come into the store, because we believe that when customers come into the store, they are enjoying fun, they are exchanging ideas with friends, relatives, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the combination of family that is inside the store. And obviously they are looking at transformation of themselves. And I have seen number of customers who come in, ask advice, look, I'm going for an interview, what should I wear, what should be the combination, and our associates help them to really come back outstanding in a transformative way to face that new situation. So that's the transformation part with fashion. Every time is all about our omni-channel journey. So we were getting onto the online journey in a big way. So we said, okay, every time should be part of this vision. So following this vision, then we realized two things that are happening in the customer mindset. So the biggest change that we see is the customer lingo has changed completely with the advent of the online channels. Right. So whether it's marketplaces or online retailers, the new lingo is all about cash on delivery, etc., etc. Number two, customers now are no more only in retail store, they are on multiple screens, whether it's mobile, tablet, television, every place. And earlier television used to be called an idiot box, but the new screens are no more idiot box. They are using the mobile as a journey. And in fact, I actually keep on saying this all the time, that life before mobile and life after mobile is completely different, because customers are looking at mobile as their special assistant. And with all the new things that are coming in with voice assistant, etc., etc., further life is going to change. So coming back, two big changes. Customers' lives have changed and the way they're approaching shopping is also changed. So in such a scenario, when a lot of people are focusing on discounting alone, what can we do for the customers to make their life again the same romantic life of shopping well, shopping along with customers and rediscovering relationship in the aisle? And that's this campaign talking about. Shoppers Stop, Start Something New, rediscover yourself in the new aisles. That's what it is.
Right. Now these aisles are brick and mortar aisles.
Correct.
However, a lot of your customers, as you just described,
yes,
they moved to a digital life.
Yes, yes.
So how does this translate to the e-com Shoppers Stop?
So the good part of the whole transformation is online, even now in India, is less than 1%.
Right.
Globally, it is still about under 10%. And even by 2020, in India, it's forecasted to go and hit maybe 5% of overall retail sale. So online is the way to check. Shopping is still happening mainly in the brick and mortar store. And yes, there are a lot of younger customers who have started shopping online, maybe 50-60%, but the bulk of our target customers, which is 35 to 45, is still shopping mainly into the store. And the whole idea in this transformation also is to get the younger customer start looking at Shoppers Stop very differently. And that's why you will see the thematic campaign has got multiple levels in it. Some directed to the 35 plus, some directed towards the 25 plus, some directed to the 18 plus as well. And that's why you can see the layers within that where the rediscovery is happening. So for example, when two girls are shopping together, what is the rediscovery of their own connection with each other? How one sacrifices the clothing or the fashion line for their friendship is what happens in the TVC.
Right. So tell me, we've got significant investment that you're making again.
Correct.
You know, you've got, from what I understand, there's certainly a lot of television. There's print,
press,
which is two most
Correct.
expensive media. Then you
And
have out of
digital.
home, and what you were telling me before the interview, you have experiential as well.
Correct.
So tell me, what in terms of ROI and so on, what do you expect this campaign to do for you?
So 3 parts we are looking at fundamentally. Right. One part definitely is to get back romance in retail, is fundamentally getting customers interested in shopping inside a physical retail world rather than only looking at it as the shopping stop after doing a check in the online space. So that's part 1 of the story. Part 2 of the objective definitely would be to get the younger audience in, and third is rediscovering this relationship. So we believe that this kind of investment, which would be at least about 25% higher than last year's marketing advertising spend that we have done, should not only get us a better customer satisfaction index for the year, brand track should also improve, and we also believe in one big number, which is the like-to-like growth. So like-to-like growth for the current year, we believe at least a 200 basis point or 300 basis point, it should go up. So last year we closed at about 5% like-to-like growth. We believe we should be able to drive it to at least 8% like-to-like growth. I think those are the 3 key areas. One is qualitative and one is quantitative.
Right. Now, Govind, one of the challenges, you can make all these commercials, you can make a campaign.
Correct.
But when I go as a customer, I go to the shop.
Sure.
This messaging has to have gone to every person on the shop floor.
Absolutely.
So how do you take care of that?
So the big change that we are doing, so the Bring Back Romance in Retail is actually delivered in 3 parts. One in the physical store, second is digital, which is the social media, and third is online. So in the physical store, the biggest campaign that we have taken is a thing called Personal Shopper. So you'll find in about 60 of our stores now, personal shoppers helping customers to shop better, understand fashion trends better across categories, across brands, and help you to shop at a faster pace. That's the biggest thing that we have done. Other part that we have done, which is still under trial, is the Magic Mirror. So Magic Mirror actually helps women to try the outfit right in front of the mirror rather than getting into the trial room, trialing multiple times. Here you can see how the garment looks on you. Then you can go into a trial room only for the size matrix. Third, really creating big events within the store to make it more attractive, like the world's largest bat that we have created. The next one that is now coming in is Dotty. Dotty really is a big talent hunt for young designers. Now, typically there are lots of talent hunts that happen across India, whether for fashion models or fashion designers. First time in India, we are using those designers and asking them to design lines for us, which will come into the store right away. So while they are being selected as number 1, 2, 3, they will design lines for Life, Kashish, Hot Curry, which will be available to customers, and this will now continue every 6 months, because then the customers really get freshness of merchandise, which is what we are really trying to do.
Now finally, this is away from the campaign. It is something which has delighted me.
Yes.
That Shoppers Stop has stuck with one advertising agency forever. Now tell me why you do that, because this campaign again is done by contract.
Correct.
And what is it that makes you loyal or happy with your agency in a world where nobody seems to be happy with the agency?
I think we are strong believers of loyalty program, because if you look at our own presence in the country, loyalty drives almost 76% of our sales. So that's part 1 of the story. Part 2 is our advertising has stuck to black and white over last so many years.
Yes.
We haven't really changed that stand.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's again part of the DNA of the brand. Third DNA definitely is we believe in partnerships. Now the partnerships cut across agencies, the partnerships cut across brand suppliers, the partnerships cut across private brand suppliers as well. So we definitely believe in partnerships, and I think there are always ways and means of ensuring that the partnership remains fresh, the romance remains in life, and you are able to reinvest, because every brand goes through its own ups and downs. We have gone through our own ups and downs. The agency has gone through ups and downs. Are we in a position to change as per the circumstances? I believe yes. If you're using a lot of common sense, if you're on top of technology, and if you're closer to customers, I think you can always win the battle. That's the point.
Perfect. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all our content on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back same time next week. See you soon.